Are the Los Angeles Lakers on the verge of a franchise-altering move? Rumors are swirling about a potential trade that could reshape the roster and bring in a dynamic scoring powerhouse. Imagine pairing an elite shooting guard with our star big. Man, what could that mean for our championship hopes? As the trade deadline approaches, fans are buzzing with excitement and speculation. You won't want to miss a second of this potential game changer. Make sure to subscribe and like this video for the latest updates on your Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers are in a fascinating position as we approach the trade deadline, and the buzz surrounding Zach LaVine is hard to ignore. It's clear that the Chicago Bulls shooting guard is having a spectacular season, and it raises the question, could he be the missing piece for the Lakers? With LaVine averaging 24.0 points per game, shooting over 51% from the field, and an impressive 45% from three, his offensive skill set is undeniable. Imagine pairing him with Anthony Davis to create a formidable duo. The potential for dynamic plays is through the roof, especially with both players capable of scoring from all areas of the court. But let's get real for a second. LaVine comes with a hefty contract, 3 years and nearly $138 million remaining. That's a significant investment, and it poses a dilemma for the front office. Are the Lakers ready to gamble on a LaVine-Davis partnership while possibly sacrificing a promising talent like Austin Reaves? Honestly, I'm torn. Reaves has emerged as a fan favorite and is proving to be a valuable asset on both ends of the floor. His ability to create shots and his improving defense make him a crucial part of this Lakers team. But when you look at LaVine's experience and scoring prowess, you have to ask, is he worth almost $100 million more than Reaves over the next 3 years? While LaVine might be the more accomplished player, the context of that enormous price tag looms large. Now think about the implications of bringing LaVine into the fold. The Lakers would be gaining an elite offensive weapon, but at what cost? Both LaVine and Reaves have had their struggles on defense, and that's a serious concern. We've seen how critical defense is in the playoffs, and if the Lakers were to trade for LaVine, they could be looking at a backcourt that excels in scoring but falters in stopping the opponent. That's a tough pill to swallow for a franchise that prides itself on winning championships. The stakes couldn't be higher. The Lakers must weigh their options carefully. If they choose LaVine, they could elevate their offense to a new level, potentially making a deep playoff run. But the flip side is that they might be sacrificing a promising young player who could be a long-term solution. And here's where it gets even more complicated. The Lakers have a fan base that lives and breathes championships. The pressure is palpable. The decisions made today could shape the franchise for years to come. Do we really want to go all in on a superstar whose defensive game is questionable? Or do we hold on to a promising player like Reaves, who might grow into a key contributor? In the future, as a passionate Lakers fan, I can't help but feel the weight of these decisions. LaVine could be a game-changer, but it could also mean losing a piece of the future. I want to hear from all of you out there. What do you think? Is trading for LaVine the right move, or should the Lakers hold tight and continue developing their young talent? The Los Angeles Lakers are in a pivotal moment, folks. With D'Angelo Russell's recent departure to the Brooklyn Nets, the front office is actively exploring trade options to fill the void left in the backup point guard position. It's a crucial time as we look to bolster our bench scoring and maintain our competitive edge. The recent acquisition of Dorian Finney-Smith was a solid move, addressing our need for a 3-and-D wing. But let's be honest, losing Russell has created a significant gap in our second unit scoring and playmaking that we absolutely need to address. Now, Gabe Vincent has shown us he can hold his own defensively, but we need someone who can create in the offensive end, someone who can energize that second unit. League sources are buzzing with potential targets, and one name that keeps popping up is Colin Sexton from the Utah Jazz. This guy is averaging 18 points and 3.9 assists, shooting an impressive 43% from three-point range. With his $18 million contract, he's definitely within reach, but it would likely cost us a first-round pick. Is he worth that investment? Honestly, I'm torn. He could bring a much-needed spark, but do we want to part with a first-rounder in what could be a deep draft? Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, the former sixth man of the year. He brings playoff experience and solid defensive skills to the table. His $22.5 million expiring contract complicates things, though. To make that deal happen, we'd probably have to let go of both Gabe Vincent and Jared Vanderbilt. That's a hefty price for a player who can help us now, but might not fit our long-term vision. And let's not forget about a potential reunion with Lonzo Ball. After missing 2 years, he's back on the court, but there are still those lingering injury concerns. Lonzo's $21.4 million expiring contract would require a similar package to Brogdon's. Do we gamble on his health and potential? It's a risk I'm not sure we should take lightly, especially considering what he could contribute on both ends of the floor. Now, the more ambitious targets, these are the names that could really shake things up. Anthony Simons from Portland and CJ McCollum from New Orleans are both big names that have been thrown around. McCollum is averaging 22.7 points and shooting 38% from beyond the arc. But to land him, we'd likely need to part with Rui Hachimura, and that's a tough pill to swallow. Do we really want to sacrifice a young talent like Hachimura for an established scorer? It's a lot to consider, and I know many of you feel the weight of these decisions just as much as I do. As a passionate Lakers fan, I can't help but feel a mix of excitement and anxiety about these potential trades. The front office is faced with crucial decisions that could shape our future and impact our championship aspirations. The stakes are high, and every move counts. I want to hear your thoughts on this. Do you think pursuing Sexton, Brogdon, or even going after McCollum is the right path? And you, what do you think? I want to hear your opinions down below. Are we making the right calls to support our stars and keep our title hopes alive? This is a moment where every decision could either propel us forward or set us back. Your input is invaluable, and I love engaging with fellow fans who share the same passion for this storied franchise. If you're as invested in the Lakers as I am, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel to stay updated on all the latest developments. And please, activate that notification bell so you don't miss a single update. Let's keep this conversation going, Lakers Nation.